Hello, and welcome back to the stream. My name is Altered Oblivion. As you can see from the screen here, it has an underscore in between the two words. That's totally cool. And yeah, we're here on Scorched Earth. I've done a stream of this before, but it didn't actually end up saving, so this is basically going to be treated as if it's like a first stream, I guess. That was extremely loud. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and have a look around. I haven't really done much. I'm still very low leveled, only level 13, so I haven't done like massive amounts of stuff. It is a private server, but we're working on official settings, so yeah, we'll be cool. We're going to run about and try and get some stuff done today. I think what I'm aiming for is to try and find a new home, because right now we have this house right here, which is actually Warden's house, so I didn't want to stay here for too long. I'm going to grab my wee gerboa. Leave that one there for now. Might come back for that later. And yeah, we're going to kind of run around. I'm going to try and find somewhere relatively flat, hopefully close by-ish, because again, we didn't want to get split up too much. Also, water is going to be a major inconvenience, so yeah. So yeah, we're going to run around and see what we can get done here. As I say, I've got a few bits and pieces done, and that was from the unrecorded stream, which is a bit of a shame. I did lose some footage, but I never really mind about that. Nothing major happened. I just died a whole bunch because obviously we're right at the start of the game and that sucks. So aye, from here on out we should be totally cool. We'll take our time, have a look about before we actually run anywhere. And yeah, it's going to be massive amounts of walking at the start because Scorched Earth, if you've ever played Scorched Earth before, you're gonna know it's pretty hellish. Like, water's a major thing. Someone has built a bridge. Okay. So yeah, water's pretty hard to come by. Running about is really bad for you. Really bad. And yeah, I think like, well, I know trees are hard to come by. Basically everything, man. You name it, it's hard. So, obviously, as I say, I'm definitely going to be looking for somewhere relatively flat, because I know that with this being, I mean, essentially it's PvE, we're not going to be doing too much fighting, apart from animals, dinosaurs and stuff, so really I need a big base, especially for when I start getting tames and stuff. I mean, we're playing with, wait, there's me, there's Guru, there's G, and there's Warden. So there's 4 people all in playing on this server. I think right now we only have G on, actually actively playing right now. So yeah, Guru does have his own stream as well. So you probably have seen a bit on there. If you've watched any of his stuff, then you'll have heard my voice at least in the background. So I didn't really lose too much, I guess. Now I'm thinking, because there's a lot of places around here, finding somewhere flat can be relatively hard though. So I'm thinking maybe I'm really low leveled though, so I was thinking about possibly going out and looking for something to tame, like flying wise. But I don't know, I think that's kind of pointless because I'm going to go out, I'm going to tame it, and I'm going to have to get like 35 levels or something to be able to even ride it. I mean, we'd be looking at a Lymantria at first. I don't even know what level you get Lymantria saddles at. I can check, I guess, but when I'm out in the wilderness like this, with no place to hide, no, it's not going to happen. Okay, so we have an obelisk there. which I believe to be green. I think I'm going to head roughly towards this. I need water really badly. And I think that there might be some down here as well, actually. If you find any source of water right now would be extremely handy. I have that, so I can drink that right now, but the most terrifying part about going to any water source, man, Capros. They are everywhere here. It's ridiculous. This one looks okay, but chances are there's Capros there somewhere. And realistically, before I even consider taming anything, I really need somewhere to stay. Because I can't just be like a nomad. I cannot just walk about for the rest of my life. Like no staying anywhere. I like have random chests and places and stuff. I can't do that. Specifically because of rules against that kind of stuff. So, yeah. We need to actually find somewhere that's good. And then settle in. Actually get comfortable. He is definitely not happy to be in the wasteland, Lepnolock. Thanks very much for joining the stream, man. Hopefully you enjoy. He's constantly just thirsty, man. Like, this is the problem with the desert. You're constantly really hot. Which, I mean, you would expect that though, right? Like, I wouldn't want to be here, man. I can't even stand weather in Scotland. Never mind, like, the middle of the desert with the sun beating on you all day, every day. Okay, so Guru and stuff live that way. I'm now a fair distance away. There's a cat. I'm going to stay away from that. He's just a big moan, man. That's all it is. He just won't shut up. Like he moans about it once and then just continuously goes on about it. It's mental. Okay, so we have this note. I think I got this before actually. I seem to remember having had this one. Yeah, lots of dinos. Not just one, lots. Yeah, we had this explorer note. That was, yeah, that was the Egyptian one. I'm still waiting on a translation. Anybody who can translate Egyptian. Yeah, hieroglyphs, that's the one. Hieroglyphics? Or are they hieroglyphs? Wait, because there's two different words, right? Wait. Is it hieroglyphics when there's loads of them, or is it hieroglyphs when there's loads of them? I don't know. Also, I don't know anyone who speaks Egyptian, so the chances of actually getting that thing ever translated are extremely doubtful. You would think though that they would put in something in the game that tells you what the hell that said. That is literally just random pictures. Twilight Moon 90. Thanks very much for joining the stream. Hopefully you enjoy. We're going to kind of run about a bit mental and see what happens. I honestly don't know where I'm heading yet. I mean, the last time like Guru was actually on, we were advising him of what not to do in Scorched Earth. So we know that obelisks are pretty dangerous, but I know from past experience that green tends to be okay. I've seen a few dragons there, well, wyverns are there before in the past. So I really don't want to be going that way too much. The blue one over here, equally dangerous, back like right on the desert, which is terrifying. The only one that I know that is kind of relatively okay, normally, is the red one. Now the problem with the red one is directly at the back of the red one, you have the Wyvern Trench, so there's actually a much higher chance of having wyverns at red than anywhere else. But quite honestly, in the past, I've never really had too much problem with that, so I'm considering going earlier. Let's just back off to that. There's a horny dragon right there. We're going to avoid the horny dragon. Just wants to shoot its spikes at me, man, that's all. Got terror birds, who are very, very angry by the looks of things. Now the question is, do you take the chance whilst they're attacking that to run away? Yeah, it's my name for them, man. They're called thorny dragons, but it's too much effort pronouncing that. I can't be bothered. Let's just go with horny and deal with it. Okay. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Terror birds suck, man. Lesson learned. Terror birds suck. Tigger died. Okay. Let me have a quick look and just see. I think South 3 was kind of where I'm heading towards. I have a rough area in mind. I've had a quick look about. So I'm just going to spawn out here and we'll see where we actually are. Ooh, we're actually relatively close to where I kind of had in mind. So yeah, I think I can't really see because the sun's like directly in my eyes, but I think that's Red Obelisk to my left. We'll kind of wander that way and have a look. I'm going to need to like recraft all my stuff, so that's fine. It's basically like starting anew. For anybody who did miss the start. Which is everybody, unless you were there live. Sorry. Things happen, man, right? Sometimes you forget. I mean, like, literally the last recording, I forgot that I didn't have my mic plugged in for like 10 minutes, so... yeah, that sucked. This is the Moralitops crap. This is something that we'll look back on at a later date. Just it's tiny. Ridiculous. So that big guy right there crapped that out. So yeah, I'm getting closer to this thing and I'm fairly certain. In fact, I'm almost 100% certain now that it is red. Oh my god, I'm getting chased by a raptor. Run away! Jump over other things. I think my distraction technique might have worked. I don't really want to turn around just in case, but I'm totally going to have to. Yay! I escaped! Ah man. Raptors are terrifying. Like literally, they added like the jump thing, the pounce. And honestly, since then, you do not want to get in the way of a raptor. They'll just fuck you up, man. They literally will just pounce on you and eat your face. The worst part about being colourblind. You never know if there's a water jug bug near you. Water jug bugs and oil jug bugs look exactly the same colour. I'm going to have to find like the really tiny differences between them and kind of work on that, but nah, I'm not that fussy. I really like that. The kangaroo is awesome, well the Proctopodon or whatever, is genuinely actually awesome. I love the colour, and I would definitely have that one, but nah, nothing to tame it with, so let's move on. Forget about the kangaroo. And let's slowly make our way over to red. I have a rough idea of what I want to do. I know obviously we're not allowed to build like close to obelisks. Purely because obviously like just blocking stuff, man, it's a pain. We are eventually going to have a rule board somewhere so we can actually have a look at these as well, but for right now it's kind of in memory. It's a kind of basic one though. Even on official servers you'll find that building either at obelisks or kind of nearby obelisks, it tends to be a good kind of journey away from the obelisk that you can actually build. I think PvE you can still basically build right on top of them, which is stupid. So what I'm going to have to do is pick some bushes and basically stand still because I am extremely thirsty. Let's just inhale some of the water for the berries and we'll take it from there. Sand and stones, man. Trying to pick a bush and I pick sand and stone. Like, what the hell even is that, man? See, me and Guru were talking about this the last time we actually ended it. We were, like, doing the stream about how frustrating sand actually is. I mean, I picked 23 sand up and it weighs 11.5. That's just insane. Like, there's no reason for that at all. I was mentioning before as well, like, I think everybody's been to the beach, right? You pick up sand all the time. It's not that heavy. I don't know though, like, I've never picked up mass quantities of sand. Something I tend not to do. Somebody out there will know. How heavy is sand? Probably relatively. Depends on how much you're picking up, I guess. If you pick up like 1 grain, it weighs basically nothing. Yeah, it's extremely heavy sand. There's literally no reason for it to be that heavy, it's stupid. I have no idea how many I actually just crafted. 3 apparently. Sounded like a lot more than 3. I like how it just lets you continuously click even though it's like, no, you can't craft anymore, it still goes. Like, what even is that, man? Just tell me I can make 3 and then make 3. That would be helpful. Thanks, game. So, yeah, I'm kind of climbing the side of a mountain right now. I have to be extraordinarily careful. Because I could walk into what I believe might be the first rock golem we've seen. In any of the streams, actually. I don't think Guru's ran into one. I don't believe Warden or G have ran into one either. I really don't want to run into one either. So I'm going to try and do my best to actually be careful here. But I really need to get kind of round this hill. I don't necessarily need to go over it, but up and over sometimes tends to be the best way to go because I'm not in there. And normally there's like raptors and stuff down there and you just, yeah, you didn't want to be there. It's a bad place. My problem is, if I keep on going round, I'm never going to be able to get actually any further because it seems to just kind of tip off. There's no kind of flat part for me to actually climb, so I'm going to have to double back and go down. Which is fine, I can deal with that. It's not the worst thing that's ever happened, I guess. I don't know if I can get back up though to go down safely. Okay, I somehow survived for now. Mountain climbing is not safe. I need harnesses. I need like staff, man. Give me a carabiner. Yeah, now, inevitably, at some point, I'm going to turn around the corner and there's going to be a raptor right there because I've just said this place is full of raptors, but I don't see any. There's going to be so many. Yay! I'm not going to die anymore. Well, maybe. I seen a raptor a minute ago, so don't count your chickens and all that, right? So what I'm trying to figure out is what direction I'm actually hitting this thing from, because that mountain over there, the way that my spear is pointing, it's kind of roughly where I'm aiming for, I think. So yeah, I think I'm going through memory because I don't know if it's been fixed yet. Actually, I'll need to double check the next time I'm on. For some reason in the past, every time that we like left Scorched Earth, because I've tried playing this on single player and stuff before. So anytime I actually left and came back, my map would completely wipe itself. So I could discover the entire map, leave, and then come back like a day later, and my map would have absolutely no information on it. So I couldn't mark my map, I couldn't really do anything with my map at all. It was ridiculous. So I'm going to have to double check that and make sure that it actually works. Because otherwise I've got a map that basically does nothing at all. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, it is definitely annoying. Twilight Moon, extremely frustrating. Honestly, it happened all the time as well. That was the worst part, was that you would leave, you would forget that your map wiped itself, you would come back and you'd remember like 4 days later that you left a tame somewhere, and you'd be like, wait, I marked that, and it didn't tell you. It was really, really annoying. So Bob, no. Bob's away fighting Capro Suchus again. That's extremely annoying when they do kill you like that. Rip Bob. So yeah, I'm looking at a few different areas here. Down there looks relatively flat, and then I know that there's a part roughly over here somewhere where I'm actually looking to build. I think I need to go over and double check, but I'm fairly sure that that's where I'm going. I feel really bad for Bob, man. He was online, and I just kind of left him. I didn't know where he was though, so it's not technically my fault. He's fighting Capros. I mean, he maybe just went to get a drink of water, man. I don't know. I, however, am extremely lucky to be keeping on finding water veins. I'm going to keep on taking that as much as I can, and try and avoid like the death things, because there's so many. There's so many, honestly. This is going to get ridiculous, man. So for now, I seem okay, and I'll take that. Where are you? Where are you, boy? There you are. Do it again. Oh my god. Wait, we have bad gerbil noises. I think we have an incoming sandstorm at some point, relatively soon. Jerboa early warning system alerted. Gonna need to get like 19 of these guys. So that's going to be annoying. We're just going to have to like lay low until the sandstorm blows over. For right now, where actually am I? Ah man, sandstorm hit a bit earlier than I expected. That's fine. But yeah, up to this point, I mean, obviously we're going to have to just wait this thing out. So for everybody who is watching what you've seen so far, how are you actually liking the game? Like, obviously Ark's a massive game, so this is only kind of one map, I guess, but how are you finding the stream and just the game in general, man? Obviously we've got all these kind of weather things to deal with and kind of cute animals kicking about. Aye. It is definitely a bit different, Lebanon. I like the weather effects. It adds something totally different to the game. You don't really get a lot of kind of dynamic weathers in games. especially like this, because it's completely randomised. That's what I kind of like. The actual stream itself, how are you finding it? Is my volume okay? Like, are you able to hear my voice kind of clearly? Is this sandstorm a bit loud? That's cool, man. Thanks very much for letting me know. It's something I'm always just going to double check, because obviously I can't hear myself. And I have went through the settings here, and I have changed the sound effects volume, music volume currently off, just to avoid any kind of copyright issues. And yeah, I went to turning ambient volume down a wee bit. Yeah, that is definitely the good thing, Twilight Moon. The fact that there's always something different on every map is definitely excellent. This one I would say is probably up there with one of my favourites. Because it is such a harsh environment, it does go to show that, you know, the arc is kind of going towards the way breaking, I guess. When we eventually get into like Aberration and stuff, then that's where the game kind of changes completely. But Scorched Earth, it's a challenge, definitely, and I love that. It keeps bringing me back to the game. It always throws something different at you. And whilst we are sitting, I'm going to go ahead and whack on a level. I'm going with weight, and I definitely need that. And yeah, once this storm is over, we're going to go ahead and fire up our house, get some stuff done, hopefully. I say that a bit early, but I imagine I can get a house done. It does mean, however, I have to spend a crap load of points actually buying the house, which does suck. I need to buy clay, I'm eventually going to need preserving salt. This stuff is extraordinarily handy, especially on Scorched Earth. It's something that you'll see Guru probably talk about as well, but I don't think he's covered it as yet. If you've never seen Scorched Earth before, very handy information. This stuff, when you have it in your inventory or in an animal's inventory, it preserves your food. So if you have some raw food on you, or if you have cooked food, then it gives it a wee bit of a longer spoil timer. When you're on Scorched Earth, because of the incredible heat that the place gives, food does spoil incredibly quickly. So having that on you at all times is definitely paramount to survive. You're going to need it. Tents, they come in handy as well. If I had the stuff to be able to build one right now, I would, but I really don't. They will essentially protect you for some storms, well, for the sandstorm. Definitely handy to have on you as well, because we could be sitting in the sandstorm right now, my stamina would not go down, and the insulation on them is absolutely fantastic, so they're great for heat as well. Everything else is kind of a given, it's kind of standard. What I am waiting on at the moment, I'm going to double check, is the whip. I'm definitely going to need one of these. Level 20 and I'm 14 right now, and the Lymantria saddle, which is 36, so I have quite a while to go before I have anything I can fly on. But that's fine, that's absolutely fine, because this is official settings, so it does mean that even when I actually find a Lymantria, it's probably going to take a while to tame. So yeah, I'm probably better actually getting ahead and taming one first, and then actually working towards getting the levels for the saddle, because I mean it's just going to sit there anyway, right? Now, where I'm aiming for is not too far away from here at all. It's literally, I can't obviously see because of the sandstorm thing, but I'm fairly sure that it's right there. let's just see if I can make a new bow. That'll come in handy. I'm just trying to do stuff like whilst I'm waiting. I didn't really want to be wasting time sitting through a sandstorm like this. It does obviously give me a great opportunity to talk to you guys and kind of get your opinion on how you're feeling about the game. But it does become kind of dead time until I have a house and can hide, you know, get a tent and stuff and carry it about with me everywhere I go. This becomes kind of massive downtime. I fell asleep. I actually knocked myself out. Look at me go. My guy's knackered, man. He's done far too much work and he's just collapsed. This is what happens, man. Then he put a guy in heat, then he make him like hit stains and stuff. It's just bad. This is what I get for being like, I'm gonna go day stuff. Like, I should have just sat still, but I'm dedicated to the cause now, and I'm not gonna gear up by hitting this stain. Screw you, game. Screw you, rock as well, man. This rock. How much of a beating is this rock gonna take it? I'm no passing it for you again, rock. It's not happening. I'm gonna come back. Don't go anywhere. Oh, thank God. The sandstorm has passed. Celebrate. Oh. Yeah. Let's toggle some orbit cam right here. Stand up. My guy was like in the ground. Okay. Yay. Okay, let's put the HUD back on. I have no idea what any of this stuff is. Thank God the sand has gone. Honestly, these sandstorms are like the most frustrating thing in the game, man. Well, I don't know actually. I would say that lightning storms are pretty frustrating as well. Purely because of the fact that it turns off like all electrical stuff. And even stuff that I wouldn't say is necessarily electrical. It turns off guns. Like, how's that even a thing? I didn't get it. I do, however, see that raptor, so take no chances. I can't even make a baller, man. That sucks. So, where I want to be is pretty much where that raptor actually is. I want to be roughly there, I think. That raptor, I don't see him anymore, but he's still there. I know it's still going to be there. I'll be fine though. Let's just take it slow and easy and no crap ourselves at Jerboa all the time. That would be helpful. Okay, I can see my note place that I'm heading towards. That's going to come in massively handy. I need that. That's going to give me some extra XP, which will come in handy, because obviously I need day levels to be able to get extra saddles. Hopefully, if I grind enough, I could be able to get the Lymantria saddle relatively quickly and actually start flying about this place, because walking is just a bitch. Even if I get something rideable, that would definitely be handy. Please, raptor. Please, God, no. Die, you dick. I actually killed something. Look at me go. I did a thing. To be fair, it was trapped and technically I cheated, but meh. It counts. That's a countable kill right there. So I'm going to come back and cover roughly what I'm going to do here in a minute. I'm going to run up here and hope to God that there's none of these rock elemental guys, because normally this place is pretty full of them. There is one right there. You can't see it, and I'm not going to go close enough for it to actually pop out its wee shell thing. or to undisguise itself as a rock, but that is definitely a rock golem right there. And the reason I know is when you look at them, so this is like a normal rock, and this is a slightly different shade of rock. It also has like the kind of characteristic shape that every single rock elemental, when we find more, you'll see what I mean, but every single one of them is this exact shape. If I was to go anywhere near it, it would pop out of the ground and smash me, and I would die within seconds. So let's avoid that guy. They are absolutely huge. I could annoy him for a distance, but I'm extremely terrified that he would chase me. And if he does chase me, I have absolutely nowhere to run to. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave him be. Guaranteed that is one though. You can see it because it's thin as well. It's a little thinner than a normal rock. It just looks at a place, right? I'll point them out more as we go along. Once we actually get some fighting dinos and stuff, once I actually find like a Rex and tame it, then yeah, we'll be able to take on the guys. Hopefully, I mean, normally it would be like a wyvern that you would fight them with. You really didn't want to muck about with them too much. So I think that yeah, this is the place where I'm going to be building. So what I'm thinking about doing is this bit actually has a kind of dual ridge. Lightning I really kind of want to, but honestly, it might just like break me. Let's do another weight. I'm really tempted to go shoot it. I am genuinely really tempted to go shoot it, but I might die, and I've just spent like so long getting out of here. It would be absolutely devastating. Have you ever actually seen one of these rock golem guys before? I'm just going to run up here and get some water. No, you've never seen one before. If you had, you would understand the hesitation. I really want that water. Big sloth guy. You stay there. Thank you. I am in extreme pain. Apparently really cold. Taking out my torch made practically no difference, which is fantastic. That's exactly what we need. What I really need is some thatch. Make it faster. Eat some berries. Heat up. Thank you. Okay, now we need some food in there. Don't die, guy. Jeez, it gets cold in the desert at night. This is something we have to remember. And at some point I would like to tame a horse, so then I can officially ride through the desert on a horse with no name. Desert goals. Heal! Yeah, Lepnolock. As I say, because you've never seen one before, yeah, I think that's why the temptation to poke the big rock is there. I am going to go back that way. I might take a pot shot at We're going to wait until day because yeah, obviously it's pitch black. But yeah, definitely it feels good to get out of the rain. Now, here's my question, right? If I say words from a song, but I don't say the name of that song, and I make no indication that it is a song, but you know it's a song, is that breach of copyright? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the rules behind that. I guess probably because I'm not singing it. It might not count. Okay. I really don't need that yet. We'll just throw it away. Yeah, I have no idea either. It's something I'm probably going to have to look into now, but I guess I never played the tune, so I'm literally just saying you can't copyright words. Like, I mean, anybody could have put that sentence together in any context. You're not going to get sued for being like, I'm going to go ride through a desert on a horse with no name. You can't get sued for that. Aye, what if you've got a horse that's name is no name? Aye. So yeah, I'm just going to wait out night. It's a bit of a pain, but I mean, this is what has to be done. What time are we actually on? We're on 2 o'clock in the morning. I've not really got too long left. Day should break at about 4 AM roughly. The sun will start to come back up, night will start to lighten up a wee bit. It's not officially day by that point, but I do see a pig down there. I'm going to try and stay away from that guy. And yeah, I really don't want to waste this XP bit. Give me some metal rock. Thank you. I need like at least 10. 10 would be helpful. I think I got 7. Yep, I got 7. Oh well, I'll take that. 7's alright. So I am now level 16. Oh my god, I'm getting eaten by the pig. Run. Run from the pig. Ah, no. The pig ate my ass. It's really weird. See when bacon eats you? Like, it's just wrong. Ah, I'm never going to be able to look at bacon again the same way. That's pretty annoying. I'm not too far away, I guess, but ah man. Apparently my house is like, or well, it's not even a house yet. It's just like a patch of ground at the minute. Apparently where I plan on building is terrifying. That's alright though, I should be able to make it back, and my stuff hopefully will still be there. I really don't want to have to make all that crap again. Vulture, I really don't want to run past that guy. They will follow you until the end of Earth. I don't want to be tired here, there's a horny dragon right there. Jerboas again scaring the crap out of me. Jerboas, man, for a distance, right, for a real distance, or like, well, I guess when they sneak up on you like that, I was coming over the crest of the hill, it looked massive. Like, you automatically think, a jumping thing, oh my god, it's going to be a raptor, I'm fucked. And it just doesn't work out like that. It ends up being like the tiniest animal in the world that will only hurt you. Like you punch it and it runs away. That's just how they are. Right, so I need to try and get back to where I am. I really need to do that during night as much as physically possible, because if I run during the day, my water level drops that fast that by the time I'm there, I will end up like being half dead. So if I run now, then there's a raptor. Okay, yeah, that's going to be so. Ow. Raptor's still following me. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh my god. So this is the bad times. This is where we respawn and we die. This is Ark. Massive parts of this game is literally just die, respawn, get your stuff. Die, respawn, get your stuff. Can I get that? Not high enough level yet. That sucks. That would have been handy. Horny dragon. So this is going to be the difference when we go through this game, is that we have horny dragons and then we have wyverns, which I very commonly misname, and I normally will call them dragons. What is what? The big thing, like the big light thing. I guess that's probably what you're talking about. They are like random drops. So occasionally you get all different coloured ones as well. You'll definitely see many of these. You see them in the distance as well. I am currently level 16, which means I can actually get white ones, but white ones suck. They're always filled with just random stuff. So white ones tend to be your kind of basic starter stuff. So it can be anything from like clothes, like your kind of fibre clothes, right up to like hatchets and crap like that. It's normally just crap, to be fair. You maybe get like a bed in them occasionally, like sometimes thatch floors, thatch walls, thatch ceilings. It's always like really basic stuff. Your kind of basic resources and stuff as well. Like sometimes you get food, wood, thatch, bit of stone. They come in quite handy actually. And when you get a bit better, like once you get higher levels, I can go into different coloured ones. So like you get blue ones, red ones, green ones, purple ones, and yellow ones. And I think that out of that, I think red are the best. And they tend to give you like really good gear. So they'll drop off armour that is like, the game has a rating system that we're yet to cover because we still are brand new. So right now, I'm going to just grab my berries and stuff. Yeah, right now, anytime I make something, so if I make a pickaxe, I make just a standard level pickaxe. And that's known as being primitive. That's literally the name that you can see there. So it says stone pick / weapon / primitive. As we get better at the game, we can potentially craft the next to gain level. And it goes from primitive, and then the top is ascendant with varying levels in between. I could name them all, but I don't know really what kind of order they come in. So I know that there's like Mastercraft, Ramshackle, Journeyman, and then the Ascendant in there as well. But as I say, I couldn't actually tell you like what order they come in. I tend to be pretty lucky. Guru will tell you if past streams, past gaming, sorry. We used to play like the island, and then we moved on to a different map called Ragnarok. Within 2 or 3 days we were up to pretty high levels, and I was rocking around with my Ascendant pickaxe, which had something insane, like a standard pickaxe, this one right here, Has a durability of 40 out of 40 and weapon damage 100%. The one I was running around with was a metal one, so better kind of standard anyway. But I think it had something insane, like 450 durability, and I think it had like 738% melee damage. So that just meant that when I walked up to a rock or a tree or anything that I wanted to get a resource from, it was 10 times faster collecting. Again, you know, as we kind of progress through this game, it's something that we will definitely uncover. Once we actually start getting stuff, we'll be able to have a look at the weapon damage and kind of discuss what's best armor wise, and yeah, start kind of gearing up, because the kind of end goal, I guess, of these, something I'm still to discuss with Guru and Warden and G, is realistically what the kind of end of this is going to be, and I think that will probably be kind of aiming towards getting some of the kind of bigger bosses done, because this game does actually have like a kind of standard progression. Once I get back here and I get my stuff, I'll kind of show you a wee bit of what I mean. Obviously I can't show you fully because we haven't unlocked a lot of stuff yet, but I'll show you roughly what I mean. For right now, I need to concentrate on trying to get my stuff back because I'm now thirsty as all hell. There's a massive ravine right here which I'm trying to avoid. I really don't want to fall down that. I could jump across, but obviously there's a raptor right there. I'm also terrified that when I died, the pig obviously ate my ass. The pig could still be there. On top of that, I don't know how close to the rock golem guy I actually got when I died, because the pig did eat me. When they do that, they tend to kind of nudge you forward. I seem to be a relatively safe distance away. I might be fine. My problem is that the pig came from what is virtually, at the moment at least, my only water source. So I essentially have to go all the way back up there again. I managed to grab that water bug though, so I'm not too bad, but still scary. Yeah, the pig's still there. So this is going to be a bit of a battle, I guess. I'm not actually going to fight the pig, I'm just going to try and get my stuff back. As you can see, and I think something that Guru covered in his stream, I ate an narco, I'm going to go to sleep. Yeah, anytime you die, you get one of these. Kind of different beacon, I believe that it is green. And it's slightly different from the kind of drop things that I showed you. As you can see, it has like a weird kind of pattern around it to show you that it's a bit different. Yeah, it's like a kind of weird mist type thing around it to show you that it's there, I guess. I'm really hopeful. That is a ledge. I don't know if the pig can get back up there. I'm going to have to take the chance that it can, because the longer I wait, I mean, I do have a time. So again, once I get to this bag, depending on how dangerous it is, yeah, it looks okay. So yeah, you can see that my stuff would decompose, so totally disappear in just about 20 minutes. And I'm also going to go back in here and drop off that, because I really didn't need that. I don't need all that sand, I don't really need all that rock right now. And yeah, I managed to successfully get my stuff back, so I'll take that. Pig, where did you go? Over there, okay. So this guy is the rock golem. Let's just see if I can actually hit this guy. I got him. And there we have him. Ginormous rock golem guy. I really don't want to hang around for too long because he's just going to walk right towards me for a while. And he will throw rocks at me. And if he gets close enough, he'll do like a kind of smash attack. They are actually really awesome. They're really, really good resource collectors. Really, really handy for rocks. Well, for like stone. Good for like trees and stuff as well. They take down a large area. So what I'm planning on doing is, obviously I've had that note, so I'm a bit kind of spent on that now. I'm thinking about possibly putting my base right here in this kind of bottom area, and then with this top area, right, the part that I'm literally standing on, is if I wall this off correctly, I could maybe have my kind of dino pen up here, or my house down here. I think that could look pretty cool. It'd be kind of built in, and then dino pen right up here. I don't know if that would work though. I don't know how flat this actually is, because the game's really weird. Like, I think this is actually on a very slight hill, but I can make it work. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think, in fact, right here would be absolutely perfect. Either way, I'm thinking 2 levels, house down there definitely, because it's nice and covered. I don't really have to build too much walls. Maybe just some spikes or something on the tops, a door over there somewhere. And the good thing is, when I do eventually get a flyer, I have water right there. So I can put some pipes down and run the pipes right up here, and we'd be sorted. The only issue I'm having is this pig. This pig is going to be extremely annoying. We're going to have to get rid of him somehow. If I could tempt him over here, he might get distracted by this kangaroo. Follow the kangaroo off the edge, because that's the only way the kangaroo could go. And then from there, we would have a pretty much free reign. The only thing I have to watch out for is obviously if more pigs show up. If this Anki kills that pig, I will love this Anki forever and a day. It will be my friend. I will call it. It will be called Stacy, maybe, if it's a lassie. I don't know, it's just a random name that came at me. Nah, it's dead. Stacy, no! Hi, pig. Getting some bacon. Maybe. I'm definitely not going to get any bacon. Look at this. Such a shame for the Anki, honestly. I think the good thing about this area though, and we now have some evidence, is that there are Ankis here. So we didn't have to go like too far. We hardly knew her. We definitely did. We hadn't even properly named her. Like, that's how little we actually knew her. Come on, pig. Off the edge. There you go. Who's a good pig? Pumbaa! Go away, Pumbaa. Nobody likes you. Oh, I missed. I need wood to make more, but that's cool. It's off the edge now. I don't think it can get back up here. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, okay. We're good. We're good. So I need to double check where, because I very stupidly annoyed off or pissed off that rock golem guy. So that does mean that he's moved, and I need to find out where the hell he's moved right there. He's moved literally right next to a tree. I can deal with that. Oh my god, the ground shook. I think he woke up again. Yeah, he woke up. Run. Oh, it's a different one. Okay. Break the line of sight. Where did he go now? See, this is why I hate the guys. They just boulder up and then you can't see them, and then you're going to end up walking too close to them, and it's just terrifying. I see him though, he's right there. Like literally right in front of me. I haven't even got an arrow to point at him, but I think we get the point. Like right above the point of my axe. Right there. So we're going to avoid him. What I need to do is to throw up a kind of quick thatch hut. Let's get some stuff actually started here. I'm in some relative safety, I guess. It looks alright here. There's parasaurs and stuff. It looks pretty friendly. We have seen some dangerous stuff, but this is Scorched Earth, so regardless of where we go, there's going to be an element of danger. Like, definitely. So I am going to need to get rid of that writing crap. I hate that. I accidentally left clicked. Okay, what am I missing for 2? I'm missing some thatch. Let's go grab a good bit of thatch. I really didn't want to have to be running about too much. Especially considering I have no actual access to water right here. I have a water well which is up there past both of the rock golems. Probably gonna have to do something with them. We can kind of annoy them and kite them away a wee bit. But yeah, it's kind of taking your time and being really careful with that because they will literally crush you. 7. So I think to start probably 4 will be enough. And then I'm going to need 7 walls. In fact, wait, I'm going to go another 2 foundations. So then I have a centre. I absolutely hate not having a centre. I don't know why. I like symmetry, I guess. I'm going to take Guru's advice and basically the entire internet's advice as much as physically possible here. Definitely love to get some ideas of kind of building design from any viewers. If anybody comes up with any ideas, it'd be great to actually see them and get an idea of like what you'd like to actually see built. Because me and Guru have had chats in the past. I tend to build very, very squarely. And that's something I'm going to try and avoid as much as possible. I do like symmetry though. I like a centre in my build so then I can work out from there. This place is probably going to be relatively large and I have a rough idea in my head as to how I like it to look. But if there's things that you know the viewers want to see, then I'm more than happy to have a look into them and kind of incorporate that idea into my design. For now we're going through the kind of grindy stuff, but that's fine. That doesn't really take too long, especially considering this area, and the reason I basically had a look at this area and kind of chose it is I have pretty good access to trees. Also right up this mountain here, literally about where that tree is up there, there is a good source of metal, crystal and obsidian. Yeah, we get sulfur and I think salt might be up there as well. So that's everything that I need for actual survival. I mean, metal is #1 priority. When we get a bit further in, when I can actually kill some stuff and get some stuff actually done. So here is our tiny little base right now. I need 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 walls. So let's just go bash them out. And then what I plan on doing at some point is I will actually end up clearing this entire kind of plateau, I guess would be the best word to describe it. Ledge, maybe. I don't know. There's going to be a word for this. I just didn't care what it is. I'm going to go with plateau. I'm happy with that. So yeah, we'll clear all this out at one point, and I'm going to lay down a bunch of these foundations, just so then I can get an idea of how far they can actually spread. I know they can probably go like right to this edge here, and I know that they probably can go to, I would say maybe here on this one line right here. But as I go further back, they can probably get pushed back a wee bit further and stuff. So I'm going to go for a funnel shape. That's probably the best way to kind of describe what I'm aiming for. Make the 9 was. I can't remember how many I actually needed. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it was 9. We'll find out. I hate crafting. It takes so long. Like, look at this. I was able to say a full sentence between when I started crafting that and when I finished. So, right after I've done this house, I'll grab some water and then we'll just see what kind of time I'm at for the recording. I don't know how long I've actually been on for. I'm aiming for roughly about an hour. Right now it's kind of guesswork, so yeah, we'll take it from there and see what happens. As I say, there's no kind of rush on it, it's just one of the things that I'm conscious that I have been going for a wee while now, and you know, my main kind of aim for this this stream was to get some kind of building up. Find myself somewhere relatively comfortable that I can actually call home. The next time that Guru's on, you know, I'll explain to him what's happened. I'll try and explain to him where I stay, but after the map debacle we had the last time, I don't know how well that's going to go. We should be fine though. I mean, I'm right beside what I affectionately call Death Valley, because right down there is a whole pile of death. We will definitely go trawling through that at a later date. Right now, as I say, my main priority is actually getting this place finished. Ah, oh, crap. I hate you, door. You suck. Please have enough stuff. Thatch. Ah, man. Okay. We're going to have to go up to water. This is going to be a pain. So what we're actually doing... no, right now, I don't know exactly when this is going to start. I'm going to have a word with Guru and find out. The very first stream we'd done, we were in a party. And I think we're doing that until we're kind of comfortable and settled in houses and stuff. But at some point we're actually going to be splitting off from the party and we'll be putting on the proximity chat. This game has kind of automatic proximity chat where if you're in an area and you're talking to each other, then you know you can hear each other, but if you're not in the area then you can't. So we're going to be doing that to add like an extra kind of challenge to make the game a wee bit more interesting. I mean, I tend to split off on my own anyway and kind of do my own stuff. So this time around at least there's a kind of ability to do that and still be able to talk to each other but not kind of talk over each other all the time, especially with streaming. It's kind of a big deal. So yeah, I think that's going to be interesting. As I say, it adds that extra challenge to the game because anytime we want to talk to each other we have to actually use chat boxes, or we have to be within a certain range of each other to be able to actually hear anything the other person said, which could be painful, it could be funny, and it'll definitely be a kind of laugh, I guess. When I do talk about the chat box, for anyone who hasn't kind of played this game before, if you're planning on playing it and you're kind of running around like, wait, people are talking, how do I talk back? I think it's probably the same for Xbox One, I don't know, I've never had one, someone can maybe explain how that works, but PS4, you literally hold in L1 and then you have that big trackpad thing in the middle of your pad, press that in and it brings up this. You then type there and it pops up over here. And as you can see, I was asking G earlier, oh my god, we woke up the rock golem, run away. Yeah, I was asking G earlier if he was okay because I seen that he died, and I was like, what happened? He never responded, and I don't know, he maybe just didn't see it. Yeah, which is a kind of another problem that we might come across with these chat boxes. We might miss the chat, and that could lead to some hilarity. So yeah, it adds a brand new kind of edge to the game, and it definitely would be fun to see that. Where did he go this time? He's laid down again, and I don't know. There's a fort for ridiculous. Okay, where did he go? Please God, didn't he get any closer to my house? There he is, right there. Okay, apparently I'm just surrounding my house with these rock column guys. This is going to be a success. An absolute success. It'll be fun. So yeah, apparently I live in like the most dangerous area in the entire game right now. The entire time we were at Guru's place, we'd basically seen like a raptor. And that was essentially it. Right now we've seen so much stuff, man, it's absolutely insane. Yeah, guards of the house. That's what they're going to be. The ultimate problem is they only get annoyed anytime I walk past. If a random dinosaur walks past, they don't care. They really don't care. If I walk past, they're going to always try and smash my face, and that's going to be good fun. I crafted a wall. Because apparently I'm a genius. I did not mean to craft a wall, game. Thanks though, I'll take it. That moment where you plan on crafting a door or a doorway and then you craft a wall, like just end my life. Okay, I have part of a house now. It's not great. It's an okay start, I guess. I need another wall going around the top, which was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 walls. Yeah, and I already have one, so I'm like halfway there again. Look at me go. I can math. Let's put that one there. So we're off to a good start. Look at us go. We've got like most of the house already. It's been like 10 minutes. No, really, it's been like 5 days. But no, we'll be cool. As I say, it's kind of slow progression right now because of the fact that, you know, we're still basically started the game. A lot of stuff is a bit of a distance away, and I know that when I was on my way down here, I seen a cat, man. I definitely seen a saber-toothed cat. So I'm just being super careful. The fact that I've already annoyed 3 of these guys, like the rock golems, it's bad times is all I'm going to say. I think actually, did I not make bolas? No, but I can make bolas. I just need thatch. That might be a good idea right now. I have a saber cat running around. I really don't want to mess with it too much, so let's make a bola and see what we can get done. How many can I make? I can make 5. I'm just going to make 5, and I'll make 5 of these guys too. We're going to go annoy a saber cat, or saber tooth. I keep saying saber cat, man. They are technically cats though, I think. I would say a saber tooth is a cat. Yes, makes sense it'd be a cat. Anyway, where did my boomerang go? That's there. Yeah, we're gonna go annoy this guy. Hopefully it hasn't ran too far away. My only problem is I have a boomerang, but a boomerang knocks him out, right? Like that's the kind of script behind what that does. So I can probably knock it out. The problem is I have absolutely nothing to feed it if this works. So yeah, we might have to sacrifice some stuff to be able to do that. And I have absolutely nothing right now to sacrifice. I'm also a bit terrified that this doesn't work too well. And then I mean, I can knock it out and kill it, I guess, but then knocking it out has been a kind of fruitless exercise. Pointless. Boomerangs are actually awesome. Like, okay, it died anyway, that's fine. It clearly sucked. Let's have a look. Ah, you can't. Okay, I was going to have a look at its stats, but you can't once you've killed it. Which makes complete sense if you think about it, but... Bye. What level am I now? 16. Going around to 17. What level was the whip again? I think it's on 20. Fur coats. Yep, in the middle of the desert, that would definitely be super handy. Yeah, 20. Okay. So I still have a few levels to go before I actually hit level 20, which is fine. I was hoping to be able to get a whip because then I can get some decent fibre and some decent berries. But I'm just going to have to grin and bear it right now and keep picking bushes. Whips are actually awesome. I absolutely love them. They come in handy for most things. You can gather massive amounts of sand with them, which is always handy when you're trying to build up your kind of clay. Yeah, or yeah, if you're literally just trying to like encumber yourself, fill your pockets with some sand, why not? I need a bunch of was, an absolute bunch of them. I'm gonna need some thatch. Serious thatch on the go, let's go. It's the most annoying thing in the world is having to go out resource gathering, honestly. Like the grind is real. I would go as far to say that I think as I get a bit further into this, I mean obviously we're not even really crafting anything major yet. Once you start making like narcotics and even clay, man, like once we get into the clay stuff, obviously I think I'm going to probably show the adobe and building with adobe, but actually making the clay, I don't think I'm going to actually stream that. It takes too long. We would be here for a full kind of episode, I guess, literally just crafting clay, and it would be a lot of running out, getting cactus sap, getting sand, coming back, crafting a bit, going out, getting cactus sap. It's just too much hassle. So I think like big projects like that, I'll probably cut a lot of it out. Projects like this one, of course, you know, we're right at the start of the game, right? That's kind of the point. So building my first house, super important that you actually get to see that, you get a rough idea on kind of where I am and what's around. Clearly absolutely terrifying things are around. My game just freaked out. And yeah, it just popped up to let me know that new people are now watching as well, so welcome to the stream, hopefully you enjoy. If you have any kind of questions, just let me know. Kind of free to answer them. I'm just kind of mucking about right now. I mean, I've got a place marked out for where I kind of want my house. It's basically brand new. I started the other day and my kind of stream didn't save, so this is the first kind of official stream, I guess. Let's see, if you have got any questions about what I'm actually doing, just let me know. Or just anything in general. So yeah, this is actually really cool. the lightning storms, I have to say they are absolutely amazing, honestly. I mean, it gives you the kind of wind effect again, but it does add in the actual wind. I mean, I love that. Being able to look off into the distance and see that is absolutely awesome. I think you can get hit by lightning, but it does not damage you, which kind of sucks. What it does do is later in the game we can make like electronics, we can make generators and stuff. When you do make generators and place them in your base, you then put gas in them to charge them or to make them work, obviously. Anytime that these lightning storms go, it turns off your generator, it turns off everything connected to that generator. So if you have lights, if you have fridges, if you have most things, keypads, anything that runs on electricity basically, it does turn off. Also what happens is anytime that one of these things hit, just randomly, and I think it happens in sandstorms as well, your generator actually takes damage. So it starts with like 1,000 health, one of these storms hits, and then your generator starts kind of dropping, so you'll have maybe 986 health on it. Once it actually finishes, you then have to fix it. It's just constant having to fix your generator. The fact that we're on like the server obviously means that when we come back on, there's a chance that the generator might not even exist anymore, which means that everything that we had stored in the fridge might no longer exist as well. Which is a bit of a terrifying thought if you think about it, because you could have fertilised eggs in there and they're gone. You could have food in there that you really need because you logged off and you were starving, gone. So it does add like a totally new challenge into the game when they added this in, and I find it absolutely amazing that is there. I like the fact that this game always has something to throw at you. It's not just a kind of like, oh yeah, log off for 4 weeks if you really want, and then come back and everything's going to be exactly the way you left it. No, that's not going to happen. You need to be consistent. I like it though, like it gives you an absolutely awesome view. I just wish that occasionally when these things hit, that they didn't give you the storm look. I understand obviously it's a lightning storm, so it has to have something there, but I think it would be awesome if they'd done a completely clear day and let us see this lightning. Because being able to look over the horizon and see that is absolutely awesome. It just adds a completely new aspect, a kind of vision to the game. I mean, when we played the island, it's just fog, like constantly. They don't have weather there. When we played Ragnarok, we started getting weather sounds, but there was still no real weather there. This is the first map, I think, that actually brought in real weather like this. And as I say, it's just absolutely awesome. I love it. So we need more thatch, we might as well go and grab some. On really rare occasions as well, we actually get rain, which is pretty good in the middle of the desert. Does mean that we didn't have to worry about it too much, but obviously we can't rely on it either, so... But yeah, as I was saying as well, you know, if you've managed to make it this far through, I'm proud, man. Like, thanks for sticking with me. It does take some pretty good dedication to stick with it for this long, because it has been pretty grindy so far. I promise you it's going to get better. It's right now, like the start of the game, if anybody's ever played Ark or if you're interested in Ark, if you've ever watched videos of Ark before, the start is always like this. It is always super grindy. Once you have a house and you're pretty settled, then you're good to go. It's just this one part of the game that does kind of suck the life out of anybody. Once this bit's done, then we can get into the exciting stuff. We can have a look at tailing stuff, we can kind of run around and explore the map a little bit more and find out what the hell is actually here, because yeah, I've played Scorch before, but there's a lot of undiscovered stuff, even, you know, I haven't had a look at, and that's what excites me. This guy, yeah, I'm not going to look at this, he will wreck my face. I love it with this game as well, like I have absolutely no concept of time, like none. To the stage that I started playing God knows how long ago, and I don't know even how long, like I've been streaming for, like that's the insane thing. Normally with other games you can be like, alright cool, I've been streaming for like an hour, you know, I'm going to wrap up now and I'm going to go. This game, truly, I think even if I knew what time I started at, I would be like, nah, that's not been like an hour. You know, it literally, it drags you into the game and it makes you want to do more. That is a really good thing about this game. For anybody who is actually kind of watching at the moment, obviously Levnalock, I know that you're there. I've been talking about myself the entire stream, man. How you doing? Yeah, it has passed. I'm super glad it's passed, man. They things, they're loud, they're annoying, and I mean it adds something to the game, but they can be pretty bad. Like, I think it's the kind of darkness aspect too. They're better when they hit at night. I have to say, when they hit at night, they are pretty awesome. I'm gonna need a Jerboa. That's gonna be something that will come in very handy, because it'll let me know when the things are actually coming. It has a few different calls, which we'll learn as we go along. I know most of them, but there's one or two I'm still to learn myself. I know that it tells us when lightning storms are coming, it tells us when sandstorms are coming. I believe it lets us know when rain is coming as well. I think that's it. I can't think of anything, like any other kind of weather effect that happens. Heat, extreme heat waves. Yeah, the scorch, it tells us about that. So we're definitely going to need one of them. They come in extraordinarily handy for weather prevention, basically. Yeah, especially if you're underground and a lightning storm hits and you're going through a cave. You do not want to be there if a lightning storm hits and you're trying to like shoot a spider in the face. That's not going to go well, because your gun won't work because it's a lightning storm. So yeah, we're going to need a load of the guys. We're going to need them pretty soon as well, because the quicker we get them, the quicker we can start putting levels into them, the quicker we can get their health up, and the more chance they actually survive if and when we eventually go into caves. Because I guarantee that is a thing that, you know, I want to do it at least. And I think that Guru will probably end up working towards that as well. I will warn you, when we do those episodes, I'm going to be crapping myself, man. I hate caves. I absolutely despise them. I think they're awesome, and I think that the creators have done an absolute amazing job at the caves. And in the same breath, I think that's why I'm terrified of them, is because of the fact that, you know, there's so much detail in some of them that you feel like every single corner you walk around, someone's just going to jump on you and run away. And a lot of the time when you do go around the corner, there's absolutely nothing there. But, you know, there is the occasional time when you go around the corner and there is like a spider or a scorpion or something there, just ready to kind of crush your face. And yeah, it's not a good experience sometimes. A lot of jump scare stuff. So you have to really be in the mood to be able to do it. But again, it's something that we'll tackle that when we eventually get to that stage. Right now it's all early game stuff, you know, get set up right now, get some stuff on the go. And then as we get further and further and further into the game, then we'll uncover that as we get to it. I need to watch it for that guy, because I'm not taking him down with arrows, that's for sure. And there's two of them, so I really need to go like directly through the centre, which is actually terrifying. I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to go up and round. I need more water now anyway. I do find like a massive difference between this and any other map. Like even how fast water actually drops can be a bit insane, especially when you consider the fact that Ragnarok, for example, does actually have a desert biome, and I don't think that it's half as bad as this one. Why do you keep going so far away, Boomerang? Go to sleep, Wolf. Okay, this is going to suck because I have like 3 meat. That's my entire thing. It's never going to tame in 3. Official settings, people. This is going to take a while. A level 12 wolf, I will take the time and patience that it takes to tame this thing. I just need stuff that I can actually successfully kill without killing myself. Which at this stage really is not much. Let's have a look about and see what we've got. What can we deal with? That's what I was coming back from in the first place, I think, so let's just grab some and let's go this way. So this way is usually pretty bad news. I'm just keeping my eyes out because normally there's normally pretty big stuff down here. Like there is another wolf. Yeah, I can hear a horny dragon. I can see a vulture, a pig. There's some pretty bad stuff right there. Some of it we can deal with. Pigs we can bola. These wee guys, they're really annoying too. Archaeopteryx. They're weird. Really weird. They're pretty cool, but they're just annoying. And also in the same breath I need to make sure that my wolf doesn't wake up and I can still find it when I get back. So I don't really want to wander too far away, but in the same breath I kind of have to, because if I want food for the thing I need to go looking for it. Hi pig, get here. Come back. I just hope that 64 arrows is enough for a pig, because I don't know if you see this effect around the top of the pig, but it does heal. So you probably see it again in a few minutes time. It does a kind of pulse and then it starts to heal itself. And it's pretty quick, like that little pulse thing, and then you see the plus. So it does a passive healing. So they're quite handy if you end up taming them, because you can actually use that power to heal your own tames, and it heals like me as a player, any allies like Guru or Warden or G that happen to be within the kind of healing radius, I guess, which does come in pretty handy. So at some point we will definitely be taming up one of the guys, but right now, I mean, you need a absolute butt ton of food to tame the guys. These guys, the terror bird, not so good. They literally just kind of float, they don't fly. They have wings, but yeah, as I say, it's more a kind of floating action they do. I guess if you were to ask Buzz Lightyear, it's falling in style. And yeah, I'm making Toy Story references. So hopefully that should be enough food. I now need to make my way back past this horny dragon without annoying its ass. There's one up that cliff, which is pretty good. And the Archaeopteryx, let's avoid that wee dick. And yeah, we seem to be okay. I hope. Ah man. So this place is definitely going to be pretty horrifying. The fact that we have you are a toy. Ah man, that's so good. Honestly, I love that film. It's definitely, it's within my top 10. Like, honestly. So yeah, this direwolf could come in handy. I know it's a low level, which does kind of suck, but I mean, the fact that you can ride these guys without a saddle is a massive, massive difference. I mean, its carry weight is 176 and my carry weight is 230. So combined we have like 500 carry weight. 400 carry weight. I can't even math anymore. Like 408. That's if it's carrying like basically full capacity, and I'm carrying my full capacity, which would suck and we would move extremely slowly, but think about it, right? We can carry like almost 2 times as much with this right now. What I'll probably do is actually just use it for running around, because anytime I'm on this, my water won't drain as fast, my food won't drain as fast, my health will hopefully stay a bit higher. The fact that, you know, I'm absolutely roasting right now and it's killing me very, very slowly would be hopefully dropped by the fact that I could jump on my wolf and just run home and pretty much be fine. Also, if I use it correctly, then I can get some levels on it and maybe even put them into melee damage or health and bump that up a bit, make it a wee bit stronger. I mean, right now, you know, melee damage only 110%, so it's not brilliant, but it's not the worst go I've ever had. Go ahead and feed it some lines, keep it asleep. So what we're watching for, again, for anybody who is new to Ark in general, the numbers on the screen, they don't really mean an awful lot, I guess. The only time they really come in important is if we decide to go ahead and mate these. So let's say I've got this one and then I tame a new one. The stats that are used in that breeding process are always the stats at the point of the tame. So the second that this thing tames and wakes up, the stats at that point are the stats that are used for when we had a baby. So we would have to remember the stats of the female at the point of the tame and then the stats of the male at the point of tame, to actually get an accurate representation of what the stats are once it's fully tamed. So it's a bit of a pain to remember that. The number I'm watching right now whilst it's asleep is the very bottom one. As you can see, it's slowly going down, torpidity, and that is essentially just tiredness. As you've seen me do already a few times, we basically put these narco berries into its inventory and then we manually feed them. That then pushes the number back up slowly over time and keeps it asleep. And what I'm going to be watching for mainly is this number out here, the taming number, because I need to know how far through it really is. I'm also trying to watch out for how hot it is, because I'm like getting to the stage that I'm really hurting. Pick this, thank you. So what I found in the past and what is still pretty much bang on the money is these cactus, the cactus sap that you get off them when you eventually get it. You're much better with a whip, but obviously don't have one yet. When you pick these cactus, you get the cactus sap. That cactus sap is pretty much, I think, all the maps is the fastest food. Fills up your hunger faster than anything I've ever seen. And we can see right there, even though my hunger is not down, so it won't obviously make a difference to that, but if it was, it would have jumped up, I can guarantee you that. Let's have a look and see what I need. I need more hide. 7 more hide and I'd be able to build a tent. I'm going to have to quickly head home because I'm very painfully dying. Come here, terror bird. Come on, friend. Hi. Please stay alive. Terror bird me. As I placed my fucking thing, man. Twilight Moon, I honestly don't know. I've been playing Ark for quite a while now, to be honest. I don't know, if there's a bit of time scale on it, maybe, I think on PlayStation about a year. Maybe a wee bit longer than that. I think Ark in general, I don't know, maybe a wee bit longer again, maybe 2 years, because I initially started playing Ark on PC a good few years ago now. It was in beta at the time, and I played for around about 4 or 5 months and then got rid of my PC. And yeah, then I ended up getting the PlayStation and never really looked back, to be honest. So I'd say all in maybe about 2 years. Goddamn pig. Yeah, the rest of that question though, other viewers definitely welcome to answer. Anybody who is watching, what even happened there? Apparently I am terrifying to pigs. Yeah, anybody who else is watching, go ahead and let me know. If you do play Ark, how long have you been playing? Like what even drew you into Ark in the first place? For me, I would say that it was probably Jurassic Park, weirdly enough. I remember watching it when I was a kid, and it was honestly a brilliant movie. And I think when they brought out a game that had dinosaurs in it, I was like, that's definitely going to be for me. Left in the Lock, you've never played. I mean, for the kind of footage you're seeing at the minute, would you say that it makes you kind of intrigued about the game? Would you ever consider having a look into like playing Ark based on what you're actually seeing in the footage? Where even am I? A long, long way away. If you get a PS4. I mean that would definitely be kind of goal number one, get a PS4. Goal number two, have a look at Ark. Nah man, honestly, it's definitely a good game. It's just one of them, eh? It's an awful expense that you're going to have to go out and buy a PS4. Then you've got your PS4 like online thing that you need to buy, which is like £50 a year or something. And then if you were wanting to play this particular map, you need to buy DLC for that, which, you know, it's not actually that expensive, to be fair, for the DLC part. The price changes from time to time. I know that, you know, there's sales on pretty regularly on the actual DLC for this game. So it does drop in price quite radically. I think that pretty recently it dropped down to, I think it was like $24.99 or something. But that was like a special offer for X amount of days or whatever. I don't know if that's actually ended or if it's still ongoing. Somebody can maybe clear that up for me as well. But no, as I say, it's honestly a fantastic game. I think even the graphics are good for it. I mean, it is, you know, now a little bit older. But even then, I mean, literally, man, there's constant updates, which is great. And obviously the fact that new maps are still being produced. I mean, this is, I think, I want to say about two years ago it was released. Maybe even earlier than that actually, because me and Guru both bought the season pass. I think this came out last year, and then there was another new map that came out kind of late last year, about December, kind of September, October, November time, maybe around about then anyway. So there isn't like a massive, you know, gap between when they release one map and then they release another one, unless it's going to be something totally massive. Like for example, the newest map that's going to be coming out, called Extinction, and as far as I know, there's going to be some pretty big changes in it. So, of course, it's taken a wee bit longer to actually kind of get that produced and get it out there. Really need this bug, but I'm going to die anyway. Bugs, man. Bugs suck, and yeah, the wolf probably would have killed me anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I had to pick like the worst place in the world to build my base, man. Like honestly, and I had enough stuff to build that tent, and now I'm absolutely miles away. So, Live in the Lock. We were talking about these things earlier. I really can't get on it. If I'd had the chance, I'd have showed you what was inside that thing. But yeah, Terrorbirds had a different idea about that, sorry. Okay. I am practically home again, I think. Either that or I'm just somewhere that looks really, really familiar. Yeah, I've been here like 5 times now, that's why it looks familiar. I have a feeling that Argentavis is coming down the way, but I have another feeling that I might actually be on the wrong side of the mountain. I don't know though. We'll need to confirm. Scorpion. Scorpion. Another scorpion. Yeah, I really feel like I'm on the wrong side of the mountain at the minute. I don't know why it does this. I think it just counts like how many times you've died in one area, and then it tries to prevent those deaths by spawning you as far away from there as physically possible. But by doing that, it actually ends up spawning you into death, which is great. That's exactly what I need. Yep, and here we are again. Okay, so let's see. Guru's base is that way, and then my base is up that way, so... Hi Wolf. I'm not even... He was always going to eat my face. I'd be as well lying down and letting him do it, right? So yeah, we can see where I've been. Seems pretty evident. Hi Scorpion, again. Same Scorpion for earlier. But yeah, I'm almost 100% certain now. I am on the complete wrong side of this mountain. And I think I need to be like a lot more stupid Sabertooth. Yay! Death by Sabertooth is fantastic. Right, so where the hell am I now? Right, I think I need to go this way. Trying to find out roughly where I actually am. This is the hardest part about this map, I would say, is if you do die and you've never played it before, finding your base is going to be practically impossible. Yeah, if you don't have a bed, because the entire map looks exactly the same. Like even if I had a flyer right now, I would still be struggling to find my base because literally every single place looks exactly the same. I think I know roughly where I'm going, but I'm still trying to figure out where the hell I actually am on the map. The map is not exactly the clearest thing in the world. It literally doesn't tell you anything. So we're just going to have to go this way and hope for the best, basically. Seems to be the long and the short of it. The good thing is I'm still getting levels, so I'll take that. I can always rebuild when I get back though. I haven't lost anything really too major yet. Because I didn't really have anything to start with, so I'm not too fussy. It's just annoying that I keep continuously dying. But, you know, if I gave up, then I would never have played this game in the first place, because literally the first time anybody ever spawns in this game, the game gives you practically no walkthrough. It kind of tells you like how to build a fire, it tells you to cook food, it doesn't give you any indication on how you do that. I think it tells you how to make like basic tools, like a pickaxe and an axe, but after that, nothing. I think it tells you how to make clothes, but again, after that, nothing. You're basically on your own at the start. And a lot of people don't like that. Raptor. Heard you first. Got to eat because I'm seriously in pain. Because I was stupid enough to punch a tree for a while. Go away, Raptor. You're gonna get bored eventually. What level are you now? You're level 8. You suck. It doesn't suck. It's because I told it it sucked. It jumped on my face, man. Ah, wow. I just want to get back to my base, man. Like that's all I'm after here. Seriously. Right, so red and I jumped as well. It was terrifying. Hey, G's here. So I don't know where the hell I am, but apparently I'm close to G. I do see another pre-build for no. Yeah, Twilight Moon. I jumped at my absolute skin there. That was genuinely terrifying. I thought it was practically safe up there. It felt totally safe and really wasn't. So yeah, but unfortunate. G seems to have disappeared. I was going to look back around to make sure he was alright. I know that we both had a bit dying in this one, but that's fine. As I say at the start, you know, death is always imminent. It's always literally right on your doorstep, so you just have to take it, live with it, learn from it, and then, you know, go back fighting. And I know from here that Guru's base is that way and my base is over there on that mountain. Well, not on that mountain, but close. We know where it is. So it is a bit of a trek for here. We're like away out there. And the chances are that I probably won't get visitors for a good wee while. Purely because of this episode. The fact that I've died, like, I don't know even how many times. Somebody hopefully can count these up and give me some information on how many times I've actually died here, but it has been so many. Absolutely so many, it's ridiculous. I'm going to need some stuff to actually get me back to my base here. And I'm essentially going to kill myself, punching the tree again. I got the one wood though, so I'm glad about that. I just now need the one stone, which for a desert, I have to say, is actually pretty hard to find. I don't know why, because you end up with millions of them in like no time, but when you can't find them, I mean every single one of these should be rocks. Every single one of them. Not one of them actually are. It's ridiculous. So you just have to go around like mashing triangle and hoping for the best. Thank you. So yeah, I now know that I have been streaming for quite a while. I have absolutely no idea how long. I think I'm probably coming up for about 2 hours. At a rough estimate, probably somewhere close to there. So my goal right now is to get home. And then when I get home, that'll probably wrap up my stream. It has been quite a long one this time. been fun though. We've got a bit of stuff done. I actually have a house now. Big difference to the last one, which is good. Problem is actually getting back to it, I guess. My saber cat, well, my dire wolf, sorry, is definitely going to be awake now. I don't think it's going to be tamed because I did not put any more narcotic in it before I left. So yeah, chances are it's awake again. No massive issue. It was a pretty poor level anyway, so you know, I was never really overly fussy whether I actually tamed that thing or not. It would have been nice to have it, but not having it is really not going to change the game too much for me. We'll be able to tame a higher level one later anyway. I crap myself because it's, you know, a Lystrosaurus thing. Yeah, I guess that's how you pronounce it, I don't know. I'm gonna go up here. So, we're back to the ravine, which is good. We're back on the right path again. That was honestly like the most horrifying turn of events I have ever had. Like that was a poor show for me. But we'll take it, we'll learn from it, we'll move on, and hopefully we can avoid it happening again. Probably not, because there will be other times that happen when I just die and nothing can be done, but you know, try and minimise the pain. I think that's blue, but I really can't tell. Yeah. So this thing, I don't know what level it actually takes. I think it's like 35 or something. 45 maybe, I don't know. We'll check. Yeah, level 30. So I still have a good 10 levels, 11 levels still to go before I get to that stage. And then when we do get them, we'll probably be able to use them like all the time. Once I actually get a bird and stuff, or like the moth, the Lymantria thing, we'll be kind of flying about trying to open as many of them as we can. My death spawner is still there, which is good, I guess. I almost ran right into a sloth. That would have been death. The only thing that is worrying me is whatever is actually out here now. Because if my wolf is awake again, as I say, I don't think it's going to be tamed. That means it's going to be running wild around here somewhere. And then that. I knew he was there somewhere, I just had no idea where he was, and there's the other one. Right on top of my stuff. Just leave me alone. Thanks. There's a nicely timed flea there. So I'm hopeful that I can avoid this guy a wee bit. Gonna have to eat. Give me some cactus game, please. The ultimate question is, can I get that stuff before this guy crushes me? The only way we're gonna know is if I at least try. gonna go like as wide as physically possible, I guess. Try and avoid this. Nope, can't make it up there. Picked up stone while I was trying to drink water. Weird. Right, now. Did the wolf wake up? I guess yes. Because he's not here anymore, or she. And then remember running that way to get food, so I think she was around about here somewhere. And I'm no seeing her. So she either died or she woke up and ran away. So that's fine. Now for this. This is going to be fucking terrifying, man. I've just made it all the way back here. And the worst part is my hide is in this bag. Maybe. I don't know if my tent broke. I don't know if I even technically made the tent before I died. I don't know what the hell happened. Okay, let's see what we managed to get back. I don't really need that bow anymore. Just throw that away. Yeah, okay, it used my hide, that's fine. I need 15 hide and a bit of thatch. I really want to make a bed before kind of hauling. I need more than enough thatch. Now hide. Hide's going to be the problem. But realistically the only thing... Oh, aye. That's quite strange. Oh my god, I've done it again. They are really cool, but they just sneak up on you, man. They scare the absolute crap out of me every time. So yeah, we're looking for hide. Leadnalock, if you're still watching, man, you've seen like probably every single stone like rock golem in this game now. They're literally all around my house. Nobody come to my house. It's ridiculous. Hopefully you've seen most of them, man. I swear, I have like 5 of these rock golems around my entire house. It's ridiculous. To get to water, I have to walk past like 3. I'm gonna have to move them at some point. Not right now, I'm gonna have to just get a bed and stuff and then I can worry about that later. For right now, it's not a major inconvenience really. I can eat berries if need be. I need to hunt something though. I need this hide. The bloom is killing me. Yeah, I don't know if I really want to mess with that guy. Don't know what level it is. That's the issue. I could make a bowler, but then I use 3 hide, and what if I only get 3 hide back? It's not really worth it. I need to find some of the Lystro guys or the Jerboa. So I think I might need to go to that side of the canyon because I've seen a few. Yeah, the light was horrible, man. Like, honestly, I could not see a thing, and I'm climbing up a hill towards what evidently led towards a raptor. Like, the raptor was far enough away, so it was fine, but that could have been right on my face and I would never have known. I'm just going to wait a tiny wee second until my water starts counting up a wee bit. I know that it's not low yet, but if I run down this way I'm far enough away from water that it would be a terrifying journey back. Well, that was an inconvenience, water bug. Come back. That was quite annoying. Hopefully we'll find another one. I am looking for absolutely anything that gives me hide right now. He doesn't give me hide. Nope. He gives me hide, but he'll run away. There's a Jerboa. Oh, you can't be white. Okay, I have a real like love for like white animals in general. Like any weird coloured animal really. I liked the orange Jerboa we had before as well, but I mean white ones tend to be a wee bit rarer for some reason. So yeah, I will always tame pretty much anything that's white. As long as it's like an alright level. Jerboa regardless are always level 1. And I did say earlier that I needed one, so it's sensible. Yeah, pike definitely the way forward with these guys. Or if we had a crossbow, we could be a bit of a distance away, maybe on top of a rock or something. That one, yeah, we would definitely die if I attacked that. A level 116. The good thing is, because I'm in a terrifying area of the map, I do get slightly better level spawns up here. Also, right at my back door, I have the mountain where, you know, I can maybe grab an Argentavis. We are not able to ride them until like 68 or something, I think it is. I know it's pretty high up, so it would be a wee while before we were able to even do anything with that, but still, it might be handy to have one, just for protection, maybe. I don't know, something we'll have a think about later on. Right now, as I say, it's most important that I get things like a bed sorted. I probably should have just killed this gerbil to be fair, but nah. For the sake of a couple of minutes to tame the thing, it's not too bad. Hoping. Aha. It's a level 4 white one though, but you got to have your priorities. I don't have rare flowers, it would have tamed much faster with rare flowers, so I'm not going to stand here for 3 days chasing it with non-existent major berries. Because I'm still no level 20. Close enough, but well. I think I might actually run out of berries here, isn't that? Ah, he's up. Pretty much tame. And I think now I'm only missing like, I don't know, 4 or 5 bits of hide. I don't know what I pressed that for. Okay, 12. 12 pieces of hide missing. A wee gerbil away us on our shoulder. And we're doing well. So, we now need to find, I don't even know man, I think I got like 5 pieces of hide off that first jerboa, so I'm going to need to find like a bunch. In fact, it was a lyro. I'm never going to be able to make that. I really need to go down there though, because there's so much more stuff down there I can be killing off. We're just going to have to run around it and see if we can find some more jerboa or the lystro guys to kill off. Which is definitely a bit unfortunate. I mean, I genuinely feel really bad about having to kill off jerboa. I absolutely love them, but needs must, eh? I'm not going to stand about for 5 days like chasing down stuff that I can't kill. Yeah, I'm always going to go out and try and find stuff that is definitely possible to kill. And that is 100% death. And I apparently need to turn off notifications whilst playing games. That's going to be a major thing. It's the first notification pop-up though in the entire stream, so that was not too bad. I've made it relatively quick. Or relatively far even. I don't know what I said quick for. Yeah, I think I can make that. level 100. I feel really bad, Lyra. I'm really sorry. I need your hide though. Your hide sucked. Like, 3 more hide. I have to jump up here. That looked a lot higher than I actually was. That was quite weird. Right. Grab some water. Just constantly dying in this game. Right, so if I only need 3 more, then wasting 3 for 1 bola to kill a parasaur isn't actually that bad. Yeah, that's a level 8. I'm better going for like the highest level I can find, a 16. And 28. More hide than I really needed, but okay. Thatch. Need a few thatch, and then I can head back home and get the bed done, and that'll be me. That'll be the end of the stream. As I say, it has been a pretty lengthy stream. To be honest though, I had to make up for the time that I lost to the last one. Which was definitely unfortunate. The fact is, we have managed to do quite a lot on this stream. We've managed to get the house done. We've died like several times, which has been ridiculous. Like, I would probably say that I've died, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 times, maybe even more, to be honest. I don't know. Let's have a vote. I'm gonna probably die here. Raptors, man. And merger boa. Wow. Here we go again. It's frustrating, man. Really, really frustrating. At least I know kind of roughly where I am. Aye. Twilight Moon, I 100% agree. Gutted doesn't even half cover it, honestly. Raging is probably the better description. I had just tamed that. I've just made a bed and now I'm dead. Like, I'm not having that. That's not happening. I'm telling you, once I actually have like a bird, I don't even think I'm even gonna tame a raptor. Like, I feel like this is how strongly I hate them right now, right? Like, right this very second, I hate raptors. So, I probably won't ever actually tame one. I might, but meh. I like them, so they can go and fuck themselves for all I care. To be fair, I don't know if they actually want to be tamed, I've never asked. So, they might actually like no being tamed, which then means I should probably tame them, but maybe they can never ask if they like it, so let's just not tame them and guess that they want to be tamed. It's going to be the way forward. At this time of night, that sentence was like so confusing. There's that stupid fucking raptor bastard again. Let's try and avoid him, because he's probably gonna like fuck up my shit again. And I really didn't want to go back into the death spiral. I was literally heading home. There's the actual raptor that killed me up there. Just grab my shit and run. Seems to be the best plan. I think yeah. I think he got it. I think he's my friend now. And free hide. That's always a plus. Thanks, Anki. I'll level you. A 16? You're shite. Insult an Anki and run. That's probably the best plan. It's a shit sandwich. Compliment it, insult it, run away. It's the best way. Ah man, this game, honestly. Right, so we're pretty much home again. Jesus, I swear, man. Right, this stream has been, according to my stats so far, has been 2 hours and 26 minutes long. I would say at least like an hour of that has been just me dying. Just if you were to take all the footage of me just dying and respawning and running back to get my shit again, that has probably taken about an hour. Which is just madness. Honestly, I'm going to have to work on just no dying in future streams. That's going to be like priority number 1. Stop dying all the time and actually do some stuff. The good thing is, the actual house is still here. There's a Lestro like right here, so he sucks. Yeah, there's a sloth like directly behind my house, which is terrifying. But man, I can maybe deal with that. That's maybe fine. I'm just not going to annoy it. Like that seems to be probably the best way forward. Let's go put my bed down before I go anywhere near it. Right there. Oh, hate it when that happens. Its arm was through my house. That's me. Let me pop my head at this door. Where did he go? Did the sloth dude go? Not a clue. I didn't want to walk backwards in case he's like behind me. Had too many jump scares this episode. I'm gonna grab like the tiniest bit of thatch. Like that much thatch. Build a fire. Make some more arrows. This is gonna help me massively, but grab some berries. So yeah, as I say, we're coming towards the end. I'm literally just grabbing some food right now, so then I can nip inside my house, put down my fire, eat some food, and then that'll be the end of the stream. So, because I know that, you know, chat does run a tiny bit slow compared to like time I'm actually saying this, I'm going to ask now. We're coming towards the end of the stream. It would be absolutely fantastic to hear some feedback for you guys to let me know if you've enjoyed the stream today and if it's something that you want to see more of. Yeah, or if there's anything that you feel like I need to improve on, or if there's anything in particular that you want to kind of see. Just let me know your kind of feedback on it. As I mentioned in the last kind of video as well, I do export these across to YouTube. You can find me on YouTube under the channel name, which is just altered_oblivion. If you're already over there, if you're watching this video and you have enjoyed it, go ahead and drop a like. That would be fantastic. I appreciate the support on it. And if you want to see some more, go ahead and subscribe. If you're on Twitch, either watching live or watching the recording, if you do enjoy it, drop me a follow. And as I say, if you have any kind of feedback for me at all, just leave it in my whisper, like whisper me it. Add a note onto the video. I'm watching every single stream that I'm doing back at the moment, so you know, as I say, any feedback is appreciated. Lets me know what I'm doing well and what I need to improve on, because I know that, you know, with being the start in my kind of streaming, there is definitely going to be improvements needed. So just let me know what you think. So yeah, I happened to die at the end, which actually is a good thing, because it means that I don't actually need to heal quite as much now. So I'm going to go ahead and cook a tiny bit of food. And yeah, as I say, this is practically where I go ahead and wrap up. And the good thing is, for the next time that we actually start this stream, I am officially level 20 now. Which does mean that I can now buy the whip, the refining forge, the smithy, the metal pick, and the metal hatchet. So next time we get on, we'll be able to go out, gather some metal, get some of this stuff done. I don't know how much hide do we need for that. Yeah, so we need a bit of hide and stone and wood and stuff, so we'll work towards that the next time we're on. Which will actually be Monday. I don't know an exact time on that yet. I'll get back to you guys. Check on my Twitch page. I'm going to update the feed on more accurate timescales. And as I say, if anything does come up, just drop me a message and let me know. And yeah, I'll get around to reading that, and I will reply to you guys as well. For right now, as always, thanks very much for joining me. It's been fantastic. As I say, I definitely appreciate the support. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.